Well, guys, come on, what can I say? Who out there calls it better than me? At the time of recording, Bitcoin is breaking out of this bull flag formation with that price target of about $100,000, just as I predicted. I didn't even make a video over the weekend because I've been just basically banging on the table and telling everybody that this is going to be happening exactly like this. And basically in my previous 4 or 5 videos, I feel like I've been sounding like a broken record because I've been talking about this bull flag formation for a long time. Not to mention that we were bouncing off of this previous level of resistance that's now turning into an ascending support line. And on the linear chart, you can see that we're still in this parabola right here, indicated by this yellow line that's curving straight up to the moon. And I've basically been screaming that if we didn't break below $60,000 and close a weekly candle below that, then this was going to indicate the floor and it was all going to be uphill from here. Not to mention, on the weekly chart here, we also put in a massive hammer candle back a couple weeks ago, which was a great indication to me that we were actually at the bottom. Not to mention, we were bouncing off of the 20-week moving average at that time, and we have a huge bullish divergence here with this higher low right here on the price and this lower high on the RSI. There's probably a couple more indicators that I'm forgetting about, like this silver cross that looks like it's going to be coming in here with this 20-day moving average crossing back above the 50-day moving average. And I could probably go on for about an hour with these. Like I was saying in my last video, though, this was really going to be the best indication of the bottom that we were probably ever going to see, just like what we saw right after the FTX collapse. Everybody was really iffy and people were letting their emotions get into things. But the charts were absolutely screaming that that was going to be the bottom, and I think we had the same thing happening here. We do technically have a little bit of resistance here at the all-time high technically right above us, but I think with us breaking out of this bull flag formation and all of those other really bullish indicators, we're probably going to be breaking above this resistance in pretty short order, and we might have to come back down to turn it into support again. But pretty soon we're going to be skyrocketing to the moon, and I think the next significant price target is going to be that $100,000 mark. If this isn't enough to make you guys subscribe, well then I guess you're just never going to, because no one else is calling it like I do. And if somebody is, well then please let me know down in the comments, because I love people who just try to keep it real with their audiences instead of all of these big YouTubers who always just hype up everything. This is really the big news of the day, and if we can actually close this daily candle above this downward trending resistance line, then hopefully we can actually be turning into support pretty soon. And then after that, we're going into price discovery, and the sky is pretty much the limit at that point. As I said in the past though, whenever we do break down below this parabola right here, I think that's going to be a real great indicator to take some profits. But until that happens, I think we basically just have the most parabolic phase of the whole bull market right in front of us. One really great piece of news that might have actually had us breaking out of that bull flag formation is that the Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnershein, or whatever, resigns as a spot Bitcoin ETF inflows rebound. This is according to Crypto.news. And Grayscale has been one of the biggest ETFs that's been having outflows, and that's what's been holding us back. With the CEO leaving and hopefully the new CEO being more bullish, maybe they're going to increase their inflows even more. Because as it says in this article, at press time, it's unclear how Grayscale's exodus or their recent outflows have impacted Shonen Hines' decision to step down as CEO, but it might have had something to do with it. So maybe they're getting rid of him so that they can expect to see inflows hopefully coming in soon. I don't know. I don't run Grayscale, obviously, but if they're firing this guy because of the outflows, well then maybe they're going to be doing something to cause inflows. Anyway, in other news, according to Yahoo Finance, it looks like venture capital funding in crypto has risen to $2.4 billion, meaning that venture capitalists has obviously been returning to the crypto space, which means that maybe we're going to be seeing a whole bunch of really great projects that are going to be popping up, and this could cause a lot of FOMO to come into the markets. Finally, according to this article on Forbes, it looks like some people are starting to bet that Biden is going to switch on crypto, becoming pro-crypto so that he doesn't lose a bunch of votes, basically. Just a couple of days ago, we did see the U.S. Congress passing a standalone crypto legislation, according to this article on Bitcoin.com, with them passing a resolution that's supposed to overturn the SEC's SAB 121 rule, which is going to make it possible for banks to actually custody cryptocurrencies. According to Congress.gov, beginning at midnight on the closing day of the presentment, the president has 10 days, excluding Sundays, to sign or veto the bill. If the bill is signed in that 10-day period, then it becomes law. It looks like the bill was actually passed by the Congress on May 16th, which means that we're 4 days in, and we've got about 6 more days for the president to actually try to veto the bill, or else it's going to be signed into law. If he doesn't veto it, then that might be one of the first indicators that we're actually seeing him do that flip, and hopefully he's going to become pro-cryptocurrency, because that would probably push the prices up. But honestly, I don't really care, because I don't think he's going to be elected for another term. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, though. Is Biden going to flip on cryptocurrency and become pro-crypto so that he doesn't lose a bunch of votes? And is that going to get him elected for a second term? Either way, before I let you guys go, don't forget to go over to onlygoodcrypto.com and check out my new line of merch, because I just got some really great new designs over here, like the come and take it with the ledger here, and don't foot on me with financial liberty or death for Dogecoin. There's going to be a whole bunch of really great new designs coming up real soon, and this is also your last chance to get some of the classics from the bear market and from the previous bull market. You can get an I'd Survive Crypto Winter souvenir t-shirt, but since the crypto winter is actually over and we're going into the most parabolic part of the bull run, I'm going to be taking these down from the shop soon. So go check it out if you want to support my channel, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if it brought you value. Most importantly though, don't forget to do only good every day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.